they've got all the tools to have success. The $49 is really just there for people with no barrier to entry, but as promoters, you want to recommend to your people that they join on $4.99. There's another reason too, is when somebody spends $4.99, what's going to happen? They're serious, and they're going to want to get it back, right? So that's why we want to go to the $4.99. Psychologically, that's why it's in the middle. People tend to, no, I want to do the $4.99, I want to do the $9.99, but they'll go for the $4.99. So focus on the $4.99. Tax advantages, when you sign up as a promoter, you get to write off just about everything. Who here has a cell phone? Cell phone, cell phone, yep. Computer, car. Yeah, you can write all that stuff off. Keep track of your miles, keep track of all your receipts. I write off just about every meal. If I say the word ViSalus, I can write it off. First year in the business, I do, I write ViSalus at the top. Then I got a cool app on my iPhone that allows me to like scan, take a picture, scan it right to a PDF. I'm good to go. No more saving receipts. But you can write off just about everything. If you got a home office, you can now write off part of your home office and your taxes, right? So if you spend $4.99 as a promoter, and let's say your tax bracket is 25%, you're immediately going to get $125 back next year when you file your tax return. So that's pretty good. First year doing this business, I saved $25,000 on my taxes, so that's a pretty good chunk. Pretty good chunk. Was it worth $4.99? Absolutely. Compensation plan ranks. I'm going to walk through these real quickly. The first one, when you first sign up, you're an active distributor. To be active, what that means is you need to have $125 on auto ship, or you need to have $200 in what's called PQV, personal qualifications volume. That's customers. If you got over $200 in customers, you don't need to be on an auto ship. But you're going to want to be on an auto ship because you're going to get it for free anyway. There it is right there, active associate. You're making about $0 to $500. Second position is the director. That means that you've got 3 active legs. What's active? We just talked about what active was. $125 or $200. So you've got 3 people that are promoters that are active. And you've got $2,000 in sales volume total underneath you. So if you signed up at $4.99, you get 3 promoters to sign up at $4.99. What are you? Director. If you do it in your first 30 days, you are a rising star. If you do that, you qualify for the Rising Star Weekly Enrollers Pool. That means any time in a week you get 3 promoters or 3 customers, totaling over $500. Uh-oh, go back, wrong thing. What did I do? There we go. Totaling over $500, you get 3 points in the pool. You get a check anywhere from, say, $75 to $150. That can add up. It also incentivizes you to actually go out and get customers and promoters. The reason we want to focus on Rising Star is that when Blythe became partners with ViSalus, they asked leadership of this company and said, what's your key driver to your business? What is that? What's the Lego? What's the thing that makes your business grow? Is it a product? Is it a person? Is it a compensation plan? Is it whatever? They went back through years and years of research, and they determined that the people that hit this Rising Star position, meaning director in the first 30 days, went on to have the highest level of success. So that's why we want to focus on this. This compensation plan is really actually simple, like I said. It can be very complicated if you want to dig down into it, but this is the Lego. Stars and cars is really our whole focus. Rising Stars. Refer 3, get your next month free. You want to make sure you do this. Who here gets their product for free? Free. I'm getting the 10-minute. I'll go. Free. Isn't free great? I love getting that thing in the mail where it says, $7 for shipping. And that's all I did. That's it, free. There's a little thing here. So in order to get your product for free, I think there's another slide here, but you need 3 people on kits. The total sales value, let's say you wanted to qualify for a core kit, $199. You would need 3 people, and you would need at least 3 times that $199 in sales. You could have more than 3. Does that make sense? So you could have 10 people on a $99 kit, which would be like, what, $1,000? You could pretty much divide that by 3, you could qualify for any kit. See what I'm saying? Okay. Director, income 500 to 1,000. Regional director, how many people know what happens here? BMW, that's right, BMW. So regional director, you're making about $1,000 to $3,000 a month. You've got to have $12,500 in monthly sales, so that's your 3 active legs, right? Always got to have that. Always got to have you yourself always have to be active. There's one stipulation when we get to these levels and above, 60% rank criteria. That means that you can only count 7,500 from your largest leg. If you had $10,000 in one leg over here, and $2,500 over here, would you be a regional director? No, you would not. Because you could only count 7,500 from that $10,000 leg. That make sense? Say yes or yes.
Yes.
No. Good. Thank you. Here's pictures of people in their BMWs. Isn't that nice? Raise your hand, you got a BMW? We did that earlier. I like raising my hand for that. All right. Next position is national director. You're making about $3,000 to $5,000 a month. $40,000 is what you need to have in monthly sales. Again, 60% rank criteria, which is $24,000. Next position, presidential director. $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Who would like that? That'd be great. There's some people in this room that are doing that right now. Ambassador, here we go. We've got a couple ambassadors in the room here. That's right. So you're making about $10,000 to $15,000. It's a solid six-figure income. Who here wants to be an ambassador? Can I see some hands? There's got to be more hands. Everybody here should be raising their hands for that one. Come on. It is possible. You got to believe. You got to believe. So this is where it starts to get really fun and really kind of crazy and off the hook in a real way. We've got a one-star ambassador standing in the back of the room right now. So what that means is that you're an ambassador, and then you have an ambassador underneath you. You have another ambassador underneath you, that's a two-star, and a separate leg. And then a three-star, another ambassador, another leg. And then if you add a couple more, you can get up to five-star ambassador. $75,000 to $100,000 a month. That's real. And that's just your monthly commissions. That's not even counting the other ways that we make money. Royal Ambassador, that's three stars. Crown Ambassador, that's 3 5-stars. We have those now too. And then Global, we have one of these as well. That's with 5 5-stars. That's kind of a little off the hook, isn't it?
Yes.
People are doing it. We didn't have these positions, by the way, until Body by Body Challenge came along. The system and the messaging that we have is so effective that we had to add positions to the compensation plan. So all I'm saying is, comp plan's great. Use the system, all this stuff will work itself out. So there's,
sorry, Joe, what's the income on Global?
on Global, it's got to be over 150 probably. I don't know. A month. Is it over $250,000? All right. There you go. So we earn incomes 8 different ways. This is the stuff that you can learn in the back office when you go to the complan.com. But we got first personal customer commissions. That's all the customers, you get paid on those. First order bonus, anytime you get a first order, you get paid immediately on that. That's weekly money. Fast start bonus, anytime you enroll a new promoter underneath you, you get paid for that. Rising Star Enrollers Pool, we just talked about that. BMW bonus, you get $600 a month towards BMW or $300 cash. And then team commissions, leadership pool, and ambassador star bonus. I'll go over those real quickly. We get paid on Mondays. Monthly commissions are sent out on the 15th. Get a prosperity card. You want to have that because it's going to open room for conversation. When you're buying something, whip out the black card and go, what is that? Just another opportunity for you to talk about the challenge. Team building advantages, we got the most important things right here. Rolling QB, that means if anybody starts after the 15th of the month, all the work and sales that they do rolls over to the beginning of next month. If they hit Rising Star in the last 2 weeks of the month, they start out next month with that $2,000. Very nice. 60-day waiting room. 60-day waiting room is really important for team building aspects. Your upline will help you understand that a little bit better. But when you enroll somebody, you have 60 days to place them in the organization somewhere. A lot of other comp plans, when you enroll them, they're immediately placed in the next available slot. Personal customer commissions, we have a sliding scale. This never used to be sliding, but if you're a gym or a doctor's office and you want to make extra money on product, you've got up to 25% you can make on product sales, which is very nice. Fast start bonus. When you come in at the $4.99, anytime you enroll somebody, you're going to get paid based on what level you have. Got it. $50 when you're at the associate position. When you're as you move up in this example, if you're a regional director, you enroll somebody, you get $130. Let's say they enroll somebody, they get $50. You get the difference between the $130 and what they get, which is $80. Pretty nice. All right, let's go. Keep going. Again, first order bonus, anytime you enroll somebody as a customer, you get paid 20% the first time. That rolls up. The person that enrolled you gets 10% and 5%, so on. Rising Star, we talked a little bit about that already. Team commissions, depending on the position you're at, you get paid 5%. Once you reach this level, it's 2%, all the way through infinity. You guys saw this on the presentation. This is real. Let's go through this real fast. Try to keep us on schedule. Microseconds you have left. Nano, pico, femto. Sorry, engineering brain. All right. You saw on the previous slide leadership depth bonus. So when you're an ambassador, you get paid 5% through level 8, 2% all the way down. But if you break another ambassador somewhere in your organization, you saw the ambassador stars, wherever they are in the organization, you'll get 4% through their 8 levels. And then you'll get paid on below that, 2% down through the rest of the levels. So this is pretty cool. This will break you from here, if they are on level 100, it'll break you 4% all the way through those levels. So this encourages you to break masters in your org. Leadership depth, all this is when you're PD or ambassador, the company holds back 2% of the sales volume. That can equal about 562 or $1,100 extra a month in your pocket. Short term versus long term. Your short term is your weekly money when you're enrolling, building your business, and getting new people. As your business gets bigger, you're going to get a lot more monthly commissions. When you reach this point, you've got stability. This is sort of the golden handcuffs, ambassador star bonuses. So once you reach this position, you're going to get money from all the finance subscriptions of people in your organization. This is kind of like, you know, an extra $100,000 a year probably in your pocket, literally. Star bonuses for reaching the other positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 star. Some of us here have seen these checks. Some of us will be getting these checks. Royal Ambassador, who wants a $500,000 check? Nice, huh? Saw one of those at the last event.
Now you won't.
Saw one of these at the last event. Who here saw the $1 million check? Isn't that ridiculous? Getting rich making milkshakes, as he says. and helping people look gooder naked. I'm serious. He's making millions of dollars. All right, so that's all the compensation part that I have. I'd like to just bring up a couple folks and recognize them real quickly. Are we still doing that? Yes, thumbs up. Thumbs up. These are some people that have recently knocked out some new positions, and I'd like to give them a little bit of recognition. So, because we're big on recognition, so I want you to give you a real big hand for these folks. Mr. Craig Tomlin, National Director. Come on up. Julie Ott, Regional Director. Dr. J. And Mark Evans, new Regional Director. We got time to say just a quick snippet? A snippet, you know what a snippet is? Just what your biggest takeaway is on how you did it, or the key, one of your little key facts. You just say it. Snippet.
That was easy. Basically, I did what they told me for a change. Make a call, make a shake, push play. Didn't do that. That's what
I would just say never give up. Never give up. Just keep going every day. Stay positive. Just stay in it. No means not now, right, Maggie? No means not now, but it's really great. And by the way, I just want to say thank you to this team back here, Esther, Dave, Damien. You guys are inspiration. Thank you so much.
I would say listen to your upline, because even when I did not want to do it, because I was busy, Dave called me and said, Julie, you're going to get your BMW this month. And I did. And so, you know, keep going and push, and it definitely pays off.
Number one thing, I always say be a product of the product. So get on the product, be passionate about it. You have to be taking it and, you know, really like the product. You're going to give it to other people. I mean, you can't just join an organization and tell people to take something that you're not doing. So get on the product, get your results, create your stories, listen to your upline, and you will be successful. This is so easy. They're basically giving money to us and paying my, you know, $600 a month car payment. So thank you, ViSalus, and to our leaders in the back. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, I have the distinct privilege of bringing up myself again. No.